At Venice Beach, I got involved in this protest. I guess a black gentleman and a Middle Eastern were at the Erwin Hotel in Venice. They had a room. They went down to the lobby, and the owners tried to give them a trespass on it.
I mean, this is a product of that.
And it's racial, and they were arrested. So they're gonna protest the Erwin. They don't know they're coming at the Erwin Hotel. So they're gonna have a big protest. Cops may even show up here. Racial profiling at the Erwin Hotel, and there's like 30 people here that are gonna protest the hotel for racial profiling of the black man, and I believe he's a Muslim. I believe he is. And they were arrested for trespassing where they actually had a place to stay. So we're here. You know the cops coming on this one.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow's gotta go! Hey, hey!
Here we go, people.
Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey!
The girl in the pink sweatshirt, she doesn't want to be on camera.
Okay.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey!
Try to get in the
Ho,
street.
ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey!
You know the cops coming.
Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
You see what the reaction is in the hotel. There's a video that's uploaded. If you look at that one, it kind of explains the whole thing. Let's see what we got.
Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
There's no recording, sir. You need a permit.
Another phony policy you're gonna post on your.
You don't need a permit to record. It's called the First Amendment protected activity. First
You
Amendment,
can sue me when you see yourself on YouTube.
constitutionally protected right.
We are letting the whole community.
You said you need a permit to record. That's an idiot.
You remember the night when you had the black guy, the Middle Eastern guy arrested for asking where to get a
Jim Crow has got to go. Hey, hey.
You guys remember having him arrested?
Jim Crow has got to go. Hey, hey.
How do you feel about that?
Jim Crow has got to go. Hey, hey.
Can you answer our personal question? You're a man of color. How do you feel if somebody...
I do need you to step up. This is private property.
Oh, we'll step out. Can you answer my question?
I do need you to step up.
You don't have the balls to answer my question?
I do need you to step up.
Will you answer my question?
I'm gonna get that camera, sir. I need you to step up properly, please. Guys, we can call PD if you guys
You can
want.
call the PD. That's fine. But I just want to know, you guys are both men of color. How would you have a man arrested who's staying here, who wanted to order a kebab? Why would you not answer that question? No pride. No pride.
Racist Hotel! Racist!
All right, so it's getting heated up. The cops are on the way.
It's a racist hotel. They arrested 3 people of color,
Paying guests.
paying customers, and they're calling them trespassers.
Okay, you know the cops are on the way here.
You're racist. Be careful. Don't go into that hotel. Don't support that.
I've been living here for years. Matter of fact, this is my old building right here. The mural that I helped put up with Mike Tyson, T. Marie mural, that's my old building. I've been living here close to 30 years. And these are new owners. They've had it for the last 6 years. They have a roof. It's a big famous bar. Big money has moved in. And it's going to get heated. It's going to get heated. This is real live video here at Venice Beach. We just tuned in. It's going to only get more exciting.
racist. Erwin Hotel is racist. Erwin Hotel
It has came in over the scanner. They did tell the police.
is racist. Erwin Hotel 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 is racist.
That's against the law.
Hotel is racist. Hotel is racist.
Racist. This is a racist hotel.
I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
It's got to go.
There's always a story out there. There's always a story. I was just having my coffee this morning, and I ran up on this.
Jim Crow has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Jim Crow has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Jim Crow has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Jim Crow has got to go. Hey, hey.
Cops are on the way. Hear the ambulance?
Jim Crow has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. As usual, what they're going to do is they've already called the police, just like they do when people show up. This is what they did on February 2nd as well, that they called the cops to arrest people, okay? We are here to show the community that this is a racist society. We are here to show the community that how the target record brown people. We are here to show the community how they
It's amazing, right? My old building right there. With the Team Marie mural that I helped put up with Mike Tyson.
Erwin Hotel is racist. Erwin Hotel is racist. Erwin Hotel is racist. Erwin Hotel is racist.
Gotta get a shot from across the street. There we go. I'm back on the street. I'm even jaywalking. This is basically against the law. So, could always be legal.
Hey, hey, ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho!
The cops are on the way here. I heard the siren.
Hey, hey, ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go!
Allegedly, we got racial profiling going on by the Erwin Hotel in Venice.
Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho!
Okay, people, we're waiting for the police.
Jim Crow has got to go! Hey,
Because
hey,
the Erwin Hotel is not used to this whatsoever. I know this hotel, and it's heated. Anything can happen here. People could go to jail. The Erwin Hotel doesn't know how to handle this.
Jim Crow has got to go! Hey,
You know, when I was assaulted by Mike Tyson, when I got the settlement, I used some of the settlement. That mural cost $10 grand to do. To pay for the mural, along with Alan Mazika, Alan Saul, the owners of the building. They paid for the fencing added to the. It's a long story, but that mural is from the Mike Tyson lawsuit. And that's my old building I lived in for over 20 years.
Erwin Hotel KKK. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2.
Erwin Hotel is racist. 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 Erwin Hotel is racist.
Right there on the phone right now, people trying to get.
Erwin Hotel is racist. Erwin Hotel is racist.
He's on the phone by the police right now. All right, people. This is a real video here happening Venice Beach. Cops are on the way.
They said that this was unsafe, that they can only sit in the lobby of the railway and Uber. Nothing posted, no policy at all, and they kept on fixing their policy and they went wrong. 2 black and 1 brown person. They called the cops. The cops come in and they're looking at us. So it was a citizen's arrest for a paying guest to be trespassing. They are a racist establishment. They are a racist establishment who treat people, black and brown people, with disrespect and make a mockery of people. Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho,
So,
ho!
I'm sorry.
Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey!
I'm sorry about. We're live right now. Can you please tell us real quick what happened to you again?
So last week on my birthday, we did a staff training here in Venice. We was welcome here in Venice. The residents in the community invited us to our home to do our staff retreat to work on 2018 campaigns. Afterwards, we came to celebrate our birthday. We had a room here. Before we could even get in, we was profiled by the security guards, tried to move us away, and we tried to let them know, man, we got a room in here. You know, and then when we did come in, we got a third-way service. You know, we had to wait last. You know, people coming in behind us, getting service before us. They refused us to give us the complimentary drink like they give everybody else in the hotel. And then when we went outside to talk, they called the police on us, right, on me and my wife. And then the cops came and they was like, what's going on? We said, we were just talking, standing out here talking. Oh, well, that ain't what they told us. Well, we out here talking. See anything else going on? He was like, no, I don't. And he let us go. We came inside here and tried to get in. They was like, oh no, y'all reservations have been canceled. What? Cancel our reservations? You call the police on us for what?
Wow.
You know, nothing. Cops says no crime committed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They let us go. You know, they was like, you know, like nothing's no problem here, right? They both married, nothing's going on, they just talking. And then at the same time, when we was out here getting jacked up, they had arbitrarily called the cops on my co-workers that was inside.
Wow.
Just asking for directions on where could they go get a hotel, or go get a restaurant to find something to eat at. They called the cops on them, right? And so we saying that it's Jim Crow at this hotel, you know, and they gotta go. I mean, it's plain and simple. I mean, it's a bunch of racism down here. This is 2018, we can't keep going through the same things that we fought for back in the 50s. This is going backwards.
So they put you in jail?
No, they let me go, but they put my 2 supervisors in
Wow.
jail. They was just asking for directions for hotels, you know what I'm saying? And then for restaurants, and then they told them, hey, you got to leave. You don't leave, you trespass.
Damn.
I'm not trespassing,
Wow.
I just paid to be in this hotel. Right, and then the cops came and arrested them for
Wow,
trespassing. And they paid to be in the hotel.
Wow.
Right, then spend that no more than 1 hour in their room. We came out patronizing them. We spent our money in the hotel, spent our money in the bar right here, and then as soon as we ask a couple more questions, we get thrown out.
Wow.
You know, so that's how black folks is being treated.
Do you guys expect to do a lawsuit in this hotel?
I don't know the legal aspects in which we're going to be bringing charges against these folks, but most definitely we're going to be moving forward towards some legal litigation. If nothing else, we're going to come out here and let the community and the people know what's really going on. And it's just one spot down here.
Yeah.
We can start here, you know, and go all the way down the block, around the corner, until we clear the whole city out of Jim Crow.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen.
Cops just pass by.
Yeah, well, they know that we have a right to and protest. You know, this is a constitutional right.
It is,
You
yeah,
know
First
what I mean?
Amendment, yeah.
This is what make America America. You know, them is out here talking. So that's why we're here.
And your name, sir?
I'm General Dogon.
Well, thank you, man. You excellent job, man.
Thank you, my
All right,
brother.
I'm gonna be here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Me
All right.
too.
Erwin Hotel is racist. 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 Erwin Hotel is racist.
Okay, people, if you like the video, please press like, because it helps the video get a bigger audience. If you guys are pro Tony VERA, press like. It helps to get audience. We need a bigger audience here. We're gonna have 40 people here. We should get more people in the room. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. I got 2 people to do it, so it's a big help. Uh-oh.
Jim Crow has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh,
Thank you, man.
Jim
What's
Crow
that?
has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Jim Crow has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh.
Jim Crow has got to go. Hey, hey.
So we have a mixture of people. We have whites, Spanish.
Jim Crow has got to go. Hey, hey.
For the protest here. Cop car was here, passed by, kept going. I guess they're trying to figure out what they're going to do. This is a First Amendment protected activity. That's why I joined this protest, because it's the First Amendment, looking good, freedom of speech at its best.
They got arrested for
I don't even care about sending my stuff to the news anymore, because the way I look at it, the news follows my channel. The news follows my Twitter. The news calls me every time they want a particular video. They'll call me, so I'm not going to waste my time calling the news and begging them to use my video. I figure social media is where it's at. You know, the news wants my video.
Erwin Hotel is racist. Beware. Beware.
What?
May I ask your name?
Yes, my name's Nasha.
And where are you from? New York, I heard?
I'm from here. I'm from Venice.
Wow, my name is Tony. I've been here for years, but I've been seeing you, man, and you're great.
Thank you.
All right.
You're great too.
Well, thank you, man.
Thank you. I'm so sorry that we're going through this.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
man.
even believe racism is still
Yeah.
Very much so.
Wow, that woman right there is hot. I got to talk to her, though, because I've been dying to talk to her, and that was an excuse to talk to her, but I would never even try to date that. I would lose everything. I'll go bankrupt. I will be P-whooped over that. When I was drinking, that was my kind of woman, man.
Hey, you got the best story. You got the best story going down.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Attention, attention! Racist Hotel! Attention, attention! This is
That's what I'm saying there, man. That's like one of the. I've been seeing her around Venice for like about 2 months, and she's always dressed like that, but always got different clothes, clean. I mean, I got a chance to speak to her, but I gotta stay away from her, because I lose everything messing around with that. I'm the kind of guy, once I get P-whooped, I spend all my money up on him. You know, that's something you'll fall in love with, and you'll be blind. Your mind will go like, you won't see straight. Because when you P-whoop, I was. This true story. Vern Troyer, the guy Austin Powers, I actually knew his wife before he married her, Genevieve, and then they broke up. She moved with me for about 9 months, and I was P-whooped. Before she moved in, I had good credit. I had master charge. But when she moved in, I just my credit got bad, everything, man. 'Cause she didn't cook, she didn't clean. And I was P-whooped. And I promised myself I'll never get that way again. We got the police over here looking at the situation. Let's see what they're going to do. And then they got orders to stand down. LAPD has just went by. They're probably having discussions on what they're going to do with the rally. It is a First Amendment protected activity, freedom of speech. Racial profiling.
Like how?
The black dude, he had a room in there and they made him move. A Muslim guy that had arrested for trespassing. This guy here.
Hotel. Ask for food. Go to jail at Erwin Hotel.
They just called the cops and put black and brown people were just asking where the food was. This guy was just openly racist.
We've had 2 police cars that have drove by. This is the Pacific Division. This is my home, Venice Beach. I've been recording here for years. I happened just to get this. I was lucky enough to find this.
Down with racism in all of its forms. That includes you at the Erwin Hotel. Down with racism in all its forms. That includes you at the Erwin Hotel. Down with racism in all of its forms. That includes you, the Erwin Hotel. Down with racism in all its forms. That includes you, the Erwin Hotel. Down with racism in all of its forms. That includes you, the Erwin Hotel. Down with racism in all of its forms. That includes you, the Erwin Hotel. Down with racism in all its forms. That includes you, the Erwin Hotel. Down with racism in all of its forms. That includes you, the Erwin Hotel.
So we only got 2 police cars that have gone by. You know the hotel has made multiple calls to Pacific Division here in Venice. They're probably trying to get their act together. I think they spotted me, and they know I go live on the internet. Okay, we got the police car right here. We're gonna see what they're gonna do. They're showing up. Okay.
I get it.
Right, Pacific Division is here.
We say fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. They say get back. We say fight back.
Look at Pacific Division.
We say fight back. They say get back. We say fight back. They say get back. We say fight back. Get back. Fight back. Get back. Fight back. Get back. Fight back. Get back. Fight back. They say get back. We say fight back. They say get back. We say fight back. They say get back. We say fight back. Get back. Fight back. Get back. Fight back. Get back. Fight back. Get back. Fight back. They say get back. We say fight back. They say get back. We say fight back. They say get back. We say fight back. Get back. Get back. Fight back. Get back. Fight back.
You see that the body cams rolling LAPD.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks
Press
like.
like on the video if you're enjoying it, because we get more views in here. We only have 48 views, which I don't mind because in the replay it'll be big. But it'd be nice to get some more likes. You guys
No, you know what's
I'm
interesting,
not asking
y'all?
for any money,
Mic check.
but a like would be
Mic
nice.
check. The
She's
last
calling
I
in for
checked,
backup.
our First Amendment rights were still intact.
Our First Amendment rights were still intact.
We are still able to
She's going to call him for
protest
backup
on a
because there's no way
sidewalk.
these
We
two
are
cops
still able to
will be
protest
able
on a
to,
public sidewalk. We are still able to lift our
I think
voices.
they're okay as far as they're not blocking
We
the entry, they're walking, and not just standing. As long as you walk, it's legal.
Nothing anyone should be talking to us about in terms of our rights.
Nobody should be talking to us about our rights.
This is, whoa, that was a horrible, huh?
So Pacific Division has called in for backup.
Right, y'all.
My prediction, somebody's going to be going to jail.
We're not going to negotiate away our right to be here.
We're not going to negotiate our right to be here.
It's interesting the hotel locked us out for asking for food.
It's interesting that the hotel asking for food.
Locked us up for trespassing after we rented 5 rooms.
Locked us up for trespassing after we rented 5 rooms.
When the LAPD showed up, they didn't want to talk to us.
When the LAPD showed up, they don't want to talk to us.
They said, get out.
They said, get out.
So why would we?
Why would we?
So why would we? Today, sit here and talk to the LAPD.
Sit here and talk to the LAPD.
And negotiate why we're here.
And negotiate why we are here.
That's not happening.
That's not happening.
Racist Hotel Erwin.
Racist Hotel Erwin.
We're still here.
There's 2 more fine chicks right over here. They must be doing some kind of model shoot, these chicks.
Yeah, these were their
Yeah, they were here earlier.
photo shoots earlier.
Yeah, they were here earlier doing a model shoot. So back to the protest.
Yeah. Looking good, dog.
So we're waiting for Pacific Division that's called for backups.
They'll take it and then they'll put you up in the middle of the night.
This rally can go either way because I've covered a lot of rallies. I used to cover the Occupy LA, City Hall. I worked there for 3 months. I stayed with them. I worked the eviction at City Hall. So I'm pretty knowledgeable in protest. This one feels like it can go either way. It feels like maybe somebody's going to jail. Doesn't feel as peaceful
Racism.
as it
You're
should.
funding racism.
But there again,
You're giving them money to be more
hotel
racist.
straight
You're
out,
giving them more power to be
allegedly,
racist. We ask you,
racist.
do not support this thing. Do not support racism. Do not support racist urban hotels. Do not support racist urban hotels.
we're waiting for more backup to show up.
Racist hotel. There are better rooftop bars than this.
They're great places to stay in Venice. This is not it.
They should get, good.
Jim Crow is alive and well in Los Angeles.
Well, anyway, this is the First Amendment, alive and well. If you care about the Constitution, which I do, this is the First Amendment at its best, the right to protest, free speech on the public sidewalk.
Hey! Oh ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey! Oh ho! Jim Crow has got to go!
You are supporting racist hotel. You are supporting racism. You are supporting a racist hotel. You are supporting a racist hotel. Attention.
As a white person, listen to your conscience. Do not support
So they've called it backup.
You are supporting
Sorry.
racism
Sorry.
by staying in a racist hotel.
Don't stay
It could happen to anybody.
And as it is, the LAPD has showed up. The LAPD is here, as they always do. Never listening to the people. It's the power of the money. It's the power of racism. It's the power of gentrification. It's the power of financing the cops. It's the power of who do they work for. They don't work for the people. They work for these establishments. That's what you're going to see.
So we're waiting for backup to show up.
Racist. They discriminate against paying customers. They racially profile.
They arrest people
Erwin Hotel is racist.
She was saying she didn't want to be filmed.
I'm not filming her.
Oh, okay.
Listen, tell her I get her drift. I'm doing my job.
All right,
You know what I mean? I can't.
I got you.
I work in the First Amendment. I'm not looking to film her. If
right.
she's in the shot, she's in the shot. All right, we got back up here.
How do you spell racism? Erwin Hotel.
Got
How do
back
you
up.
spell
All right, people, back
racism?
up.
Erwin
Showing
Hotel.
up.
How do you spell racism? Erwin Hotel.
How do you
We got
spell
4 cops here now.
racism?
Probably more will be showing up.
How do you spell racism? Erwin Hotel.
You got the body cams on, as you see.
Racism.
Put the body cams on.
How do you spell racism? Erwin Hotel. How do you spell racism? Erwin Hotel.
How do you spell racism? Erwin Hotel. How do you spell racism?
Erwin Hotel.
Racism. Erwin Hotel. How do you spell racism? Erwin Hotel.
Listen, dude, Mr. Whatever your name is, don't tell me this film. You know, this is my channel. This is what I do. I've been doing this shit for over 20 years. You're not my mother. You're not giving me any money. This is a free video, free stream. You complaining about me. Don't tell me how to do my damn job.
Hotel
I
Erwin
know
is
what
a
I'm gonna
racist
do.
establishment. Find somewhere else.
I don't like that kind of shit. People gonna tell me. They're not donating to me. You know what I mean? You act like you're giving me money, and this channel is my channel. This stream is my stream. This stream is, I do it for the, we got more cops showing up.
It's a racist establishment. It's not good for the children.
So if you don't like the way I videotape, sorry. There's plenty more channels you can go to. But stop complaining about mine. These 2 cops here I like. I've been dealing with these 2 cops for years in Venice. They're actually 2 good cops. And my favorite actually of Pacific Division. So we got more cops showing up.
My constitutional police. And this is constitutional right.
Okay, we got more cops showing up. It's going to get heated. If you like the video, please press like. It gets more views in here. I don't understand how we got 45 people and only 24 likes. So we got the sergeant, supervisor showing up right now. Or is he? Oh no, he's moving back.
We had a whole civil rights movement out here before it's over with.
Thank you, man. No, I hate people like that. Go on my damn channel and tell me what to do with my damn channel. No one tells me what to do with my channel. Nobody. This is a free stream beginning. You're not paying for it. You know, people complain about the stream a lot. Don't complain. Okay, we got the sergeant showing up. Supervisor to the scene. They'll make the decisions on what's going to happen. Hey, thank you, Charlie. We got the sergeant showing up. He's the supervisor of the Pacific Division. He'll make the determination on what to do, how to handle this.
Sergeant trying to help you get racism out of Venice.
But we go to the other side and see what's going to happen. Okay, so we have like 8 cops on the scene here. Let me see how many cops. We got 1, 2. We got a lot of cops on the scene at this point. 6 cops. 6. 8, 1, 2, 3, 6. 7 cops basically. Sergeant is inside. Looking at what he's going to do.
White silence is violence. White silence is violence. White silence is violence. White silence is
But I feel like somebody probably will be going to jail on this one. If you like the video, please press like. It does help the video grow more. We should get more people up in here. This is real. That's why I love the stream. Be able to go live, and you guys are here to share it with me.
White silence is violence. White silence is violence. White silence is violence. White silence is violence. White silence
military.
Hey, white people, speak up against racism. This is a racist hotel. They arrest 3 people of color who are paying customers. I was trying to believe it.
Okay, this is good. This is
Project, you know?
cops are standing by, numbers. Feels kind of strange. I don't know which way this is gonna go.
Called all these cops over here for what? Now they're like a criminal situation, which the hotel is. Criminal, right? Jim Crow.
You recognize any of the guys that arrested you for staying here?
This is a racist establishment. This is a racist establishment.
All right, we got 29 likes. I like that, people. Thank you.
People, they kicked me out because I was brown. LAPD protecting white supremacy.
Okay, here we go.
LAPD protecting white supremacy. LAPD protecting white supremacy. LAPD protecting white
So the
supremacy.
sergeant's trying to talk to somebody in charge.
LAPD protecting white supremacy. LAPD
think
protecting
they
white
wanna speak to the
supremacy. LAPD protecting white supremacy. LAPD protecting white supremacy. LAPD protecting white supremacy. LAPD protecting white supremacy. LAPD
So I guess
protecting white
we're
supremacy.
told they're giving the cops a solid treatment. And that is your Fourth Amendment right. You don't have to say anything.
LAPD protecting white
So this
supremacy.
is the Constitution
LAPD protecting white supremacy.
at work.
LAPD protecting white supremacy. LAPD protecting white supremacy. LAPD protecting
But
white
they're gonna probably
supremacy.
try to start arresting people for trespassing. This could go either way, folks. My whole years of doing protests, I kind of feel this can go the easy way or the hard way. I feel like some people will be going to jail today. Just got a gut feeling on this.
Protesting this racist hotel. While we are lawfully protesting this racist hotel, LAPD should have been here the night of February 2nd when paying guests who had
Hey, thanks a lot there. Who's that?
were arrested
Dan.
and taken to LAPD's jails. They should have been here.
Yeah, I was
that
sitting
night
having my
telling the
coffee and I
hotel,
saw this
"No,
group
we
gathering
will not
and
take
kind of huddling.
these 3 residents
And
out
my
because
Tony Vera
they simply asked
said
for
story.
a food recommendation.
And this is all about
There's nothing to
who
say
I am,
about
my
it.
Constitution,
Jim Crow.
and Bill of Rights at
Jim
work.
Crow. Jim Crow. Jim Crow. Jim Crow. Jim Crow.
Video can be anything, a celebrity, it could be a police activity. You never know what's going to make a story
Interesting, I'm telling you.
when you do video. That's
So
why I
now,
love it so
be
much.
careful now. LAPD wants to talk. Now they want to help out white supremacists. Now they want to talk. They weren't talking the other night. They weren't talking the other night at all. They violently reacted to a hotel that threw out guests who were paid. Who were paid for simply asking for a food recommendation and then making up policies as they went. You should be ashamed of yourself.
They will arrest your guests here.
They will arrest the guests.
Next slide there. What's this? I don't have my glasses on, but I think that's Rock. Thanks, Rock. I really appreciate it. It's just a kind of a channel where you're able to see everything. I don't just do one type of video. I try to do different types of things.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it?
Now!
All right, so the cops showing up. The protesters, I guess, had a huddle and decided not to speak to the police, which is their right. And so they're going to have a huddle in there to see what they can do. But this is the Constitution at work. Freedom of speech, freedom to a protest, and the right not to talk to a cop. So I think I believe that's our Fourth Amendment or Fifth Amendment. The Fifth Amendment, the right to remain silent. Okay, again, if you just joined in, please press like. It helps grow the video.
Justice! When do we want it? Now! We don't get it!
Shut it down!
Erwin Hotel is racist!
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 Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow is got to
Get back there making plans of what they're going to do.
Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey!
Somebody hit the like for the 30th like.
Got to go! Hey, hey!
29 likes. Let's get the 30 up in
Jim
here.
Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Jim Crow has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
Jim Crow has got to go.
What do we want?
All right, 31. All
What do we
right.
want?
Thank you,
We
bro.
don't get it!
Shut it down.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Thanks a lot, Nasdaq.
We don't get it! Shut it down!
Well, if you're tuned in, this could get ugly. The cops are waiting. The sergeant went inside to get their game plan going. We're in Venice Beach at the Erwin Hotel.
Erwin Hotel is racist.
Erwin Hotel is racist!
I used to live right here. The Tina Marie mural. Let's see. Here we go. That Mike Tyson and myself paid for. In my old building, I lived there for years. So I know the hotel here. It was actually sold about 5 or 6 years ago. They redid it. They have a roof, high-class roof with a fire on the rooftop, big bar. This is a high-end hotel. But Bishop moving in. I mean, Snapchat. There was a protest. So Snapchat moved in and has like, I believe 30 properties, and they have security guards standing in the streets, patrolling the streets and treating the residents like shit. So the community got together, protest after protest, and guess what? Snapchat is moving to Santa Monica soon. So the protest community does work. Who's ever seen this, share it. They want the old Venice back, but this is not making the old Venice look good. Things like this.
How do we spell racism?
LAPD.
How do we spell racism?
LAPD.
Now it's funny, huh? LAPD protecting a racist hotel where patrons, where guests, where paying customers came in, simply asked about where to get food, where to get some food. And these patrons were evicted. They used the word eviction and then arrested for trespassing. And what does LAPD do? Now they want to have some conversations. Now they want to talk. Now they want to know what we're doing. Now they want to enter into a nice dialogue. Where were they that night when 3 folks, people of color, 2 black people, 1 brown person, were simply asking for food? LAPD put them in handcuffs. That's what LAPD does. LAPD doesn't protect us. LAPD
Well, this is like a rally against the hotel and I guess against the LAPD.
racism and guns our people down the street. So we are interested in talking to you. We're interested in even looking at you. So how do you spell racism? LAPD. How do you spell racism?
LAPD!
And who are they protecting? A racist hotel. Erwin Hotel is racist.
Erwin Hotel is
Racist! Erwin Hotel is racist!
Erwin Hotel is racist!
Erwin Hotel is
So
racist!
we've been here for over an hour. And
Racist!
made the observation that we have not seen a single person of color check in. Not a single.
Wow!
And exclusively a white hotel.
Damn!
Exclusively a place where they, of course, they keep their employees.
Front
Wonder what
staff!
that happens. So the front staff, and then there's all the people. When you look at them, all the employees, all the employees are persons of color. Not a single guest that we have seen. Now they may import some. They may plant some. They will try to bring some. And it's funny when the LAPD shows up, it also shows up with a bunch of cops who are people of color. Right? This is how white supremacy works. This is how white supremacy protects an establishment. This is how they protect an establishment, which takes money from people of color, then charges them for trespassing, and then evicts them. Because white silence is violence. 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 And now the LAPD is trying to figure out, this is what they do. Why we gotta protect this white supremacist establishment.
See what they're gonna do. They're making a plan now.
This is a racist hotel. Hotel Erwin.
Hotel Erwin is racist. You're protecting racism. You're patronizing racism.
Be careful in there.
Discriminating
Trust
against
me,
black
y'all be
and brown
careful.
Be careful.
Erwin Hotel is racist.
All
To
right.
our brothers and sisters
We're getting a plan
people of
together.
color, just a caution, just a warning. They'll take your money and then they'll have you arrested for trespassing. If you ask them for any help, if you ask for any support, looking for food, if you're hungry, don't, because they will have you arrested for trespassing. They will call the LAPD. They will call the LAPD on you, which will very much serve them. Because who does the LAPD serve?
So it's like a football game. LAPD's in the huddle.
Who does the LAPD
What they
serve
gonna
and
do?
protect? White supremacy. Who does the LAPD serve and protect? White supremacy. Who does the LAPD serve and protect? White supremacy. Who does the LAPD serve and protect? White supremacy.
Let's see what they're gonna do. Guess they're making a plan. Pulling back.
1%.
Looks like they're pulling back a little bit at Pacific Division. Yeah, they're pulling back on cops.
Jim Scroll lives at Hotel
They may just want them to release the steam and go away. It looks like LAPD is pulling back.
Jim Crow lives at Hotel Erwin. 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 Jim Crow lives at Hotel Erwin.
No.
White silence is violence. White silence is violence. White silence is violence. White silence is violence. White silence is
Yeah, it looks like
violence.
LAPD is pulling back.
Is violence. White silence is violence. White silence is violence.
Yeah, I guess they realize it's a peaceful protest and they don't want to make it bigger than it is by making an arrest. And they know I'm live streaming too.
Racism.
The,
This is a racist hotel.
Pacific Division is well aware of Tony VERA. I've been recording in Pacific Division for over 20 years in Venice. And that's a fact. 20 years before cell phones. Just cop watching. I started my cop watching here, man. Okay, so I think they pulled.
You know, now it's the afterthought that you get angry. Now I'm thinking about it and I'm getting angry too, and I'm like, really, motherfucker? I mean, just for asking for a fucking kebab that you had to completely be so out of control. Really? That is how much. This is crazy. No, of course it is. I mean,
Okay, so we have 2 cops here now. The sergeant left and they pulled some cops back.
Hey, white guys, you gotta stand up against racism. This hotel arrested people for paying.
What's that from? That's from Bob. What's that? That's from Hick. My first video camera actually was a film camera. I was 11 and I went to the pawn shop and I bought a film camera and put the film in. And we used to watch Irene McGeanie and the way she disappeared. So what we did, I shot my friend, stayed where I was, moved him, and pressed film again. So when it was developed, you had to wait about a week to 2 weeks to get it back. When it was developed, you put it in. It was actually a projector. And you can see that my friend disappearing like Irene McGeanie. And I took a shop class in junior high school, ABI, on video. And I think that's where it all came from. Later on, yes, Betamax, the VCR is what we used. And those cameras you always break down. You know, you can have a camera, it'll probably last maybe, yeah, it probably lasts about 2 years probably.
The Erwin Hotel is racist hotel. It's a racist hotel.
That's the new technology right now. Going live.
No, but I guess these live videos don't go like YouTube videos go like.
So this is YouTube. It's on YouTube right now.
Was YouTube live?
Yeah, right now.
They have that shit like that too.
Yep. It's really good, man.
Nice.
Yeah, my channel is Tony VERA. TonyVera.
VERA?
Yeah, that's my channel. It's on there right now. But always have your
phone is dead.
Okay, when you get home.
I'll look you up.
All right, thank you. What's your name?
Yeah.
Tony Miguel. Okay, people.
Erwin Hotel is racist! Erwin Hotel is racist! Erwin Hotel is racist!
Here's the cops out. You see any cops here now?
Erwin Hotel is racist! Erwin Hotel is racist! Erwin Hotel is
Yeah, I'm not trying to tip my hat, but the cops know that I am live. And that's the power of live streaming. You know, and that's the power of the cops knowing that you're live streaming. Because they know I'm live streaming. Let's say I wasn't here with this live streaming. Who knows what would have happened? You know, that's why always when you have a chance, you're cop watching, don't worry about having 4K and all that kind of crap. It's live streaming. I have a great camera to live stream with. But I choose, videotape, but I choose to live stream.
Don't do it. Change up. Change it up. Yeah. Yes, Jim Crow. Yeah, I was arrested, me and my girl, they tried to jump in. They arrested my man right here. They arrested my brother right here just for asking for directions. Going in there. Me and my wife stand out here, they had us in handcuffs, call the cops on you. When you go in there and try to come back out, they're gonna arrest you. This guy right here gonna jam you up. You know, sweat you. You like being watched, creeped over, and all that kind of shit, then go on in there. You want to be discriminated against, go in there. Get your money back. Get your money back. Get your money back. Get your money back. Get your money back.
That's what he's gonna do.
Get your money back. Get your money back. Get your money back.
Okay, it appears that all the cops left. And again, I stress the power of live streaming. Cops knowing, because a lot of those cops have been in my videos when I was live streaming. So, and they follow my channel, Pacific Division. So that was the right move for the Pacific Division, not to get involved with any arrests because it only turned ugly. So they decided to leave. This is something in Venice. Just tuned in, the protesters here, the people are claiming that Hotel Erwin is racist. The video footage I uploaded, you can go to there, and a couple guys make speeches on what happened.
Violence. Bank silence is violence. There's too many W's and D's.
Stay here. Black or brown. What do we want? Justice. Where do we want it? Now. Shut down. Justice.
The beach is only a block down. This is the beach. Right down there's boardwalk. So this is a good block. Asked her. Can you tell her what happened?
Yeah, there was paying guests that basically asked for food, black and brown paying guests, and they arrested them just for asking for food. They got aggressive and in their face and then arrested them for trespassing. What? So yeah, 2 people are over there, so we're here. I mean,
right.
No, I mean, this is the way they're changing Venice. This is exactly what's happening, you know? This is a product of that. So, you know, we're here to tell folks, don't stay in this fucking racist ass hotel.
Thank you. Have a good day. That's okay. She's cute. I've been seeing her. She's very young. She's like 18. But she's adorable.
General manager looked at us and said, we told you 3 times, get out of here. We sat down, they told us we were trespassing. 5 rooms. They called the police on us because they could not show us any policy. 5 rooms. Be careful. Make sure your dignity is intact when you leave this hotel. Make sure your dignity is intact. Make sure. Check out Yelp, Sisters of Color, all across the country who have problems here. We were arrested for asking for food, and we rented five hotel rooms in this hotel last Friday night. So make sure they don't disrespect your humanity. Make sure they treat you with dignity and respect. Because this is not a hotel for us at all.
The interviews are on here. We got the beginning of the video, but if you want to see the interview now, go to the video that the last video I shot.
8 hours in jail.
They talk about what happens.
Purchased 5 rooms. 5. Went to the front desk.
Yeah, $350. That's the right price.
And asked.
And
asked. Did they know where we could find food? We were treated rude, and then they said we couldn't stay in the lobby. We said, are there any policies, because I stay in hotels all across the country, are there any policies that say we can't sit in the lobby in preparation for our meeting tomorrow? They said, no, our policies aren't all written down. We invite you to your room. Invite us to our room? We bought 5 rooms. They then called the police. The same police who were just here a second ago. The same police who attempted to intimidate us for speaking up our rights. The same police who are no longer here. Because we are well within our rights.
This is a racist
Be
hotel.
careful,
White
sister.
silence is violence.
White silence is violence. Be careful, sister.
White
Be
silence.
careful. Be careful in there. Be careful in there.
White silence is violence. White silence is violence.
That's right.
Yeah!
No, that's right.
All right.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Write up a review.
Write it on Yelp. Write it on Yelp.
Yes. We were too.
We were here for a retreat. We were here for work. And they bounced us out. Here for work.
Don't stay here.
We are not coming back. That is music.
No, exactly.
Hey, write up a review. Have this place shut down. Woohoo! Shut down.
All right. Thank you. For sure. And tell everybody else you know we're coming to spend money. We're not doing it. That's right. On Yelp for sure. Appreciate you. Yep. Thank you.
All right, these folks have checked out and made a statement. They're not coming back.
One down.
100, how many rooms? However many rooms. One down and however many rooms to go. Oh boy, you know, it's funny. You know, it's really funny, huh?
Two down. Another couple.
Oh, two down. It's really funny that today, sort of that aggressive attitude that they had that night when we asked for food, they don't have that anymore. Seems like they got their heads down. They called the cops. Remember that night when they called the cops on us?
Yeah.
They were like, "You're gonna get it. They're gonna throw you out," and they were all aggressive. Today they look way laid back. I also see more people of color working front of house staff. So it's very clear that they're bringing people of color out front while the white folks in power hide behind the scenes. I would tell them to go, hey brother, I would say, I'll talk to you. I would say the general manager, Patrick Meade, and all those, I'd tell them to come out.
White silence is violence. White silence is violence. White silence is violence. White silence is violence.
Oh yeah, me too.
White silence is violence. White silence is violence. Do not support a racist establishment.
Actually, the Constitution at its best. We have LAPD across the street, I guess, observing the situation. I guess they're going to hang out there and monitor their protest from a distance. So LAPD still has the eye on the protest in case something does break out.
Hotel staff call LAPD.
You know, in the olden days when I was recording, the community was always back in my videos. But now we have a new community. We have a rich community that's not for me. Most of the community here in Venice doesn't like Tony VERA because I do expose a lot of stuff. Been here for years. I just tell it like it is. I'm not an anti-cop, believe me. I'm a pro-good cop and pro-bad cop. I just believe you're a person. I don't care what you're doing in life. If you're a good person, you're a good person. So I look at it. When you do me bad as a cop, then that's done.
White silence is violence.
White silence is
You're
violence.
actively supporting racism. If you're white, you're actively funding racism.
All right. So we got LAPD across the street. They're looking at the situation, monitoring it, and see what's happening. Looks like it's starting to quiet down. I think it's going to be over soon. The energy's a little bit out of the crowd.
Yeah, so there's sometimes there are those days.
Right.
I try not to get them to see my face.
Okay, people. I think it's going to probably end pretty soon. Starting to wind up.
Push up.
We're going to stay to the bitter end. The street's been holding up well. Hasn't dropped down once.
All right, so that's Ivy.
Bring it in, y'all.
Bring it on, y'all.
Okay, I think it's going to be coming to an end soon, like I said. Kind of feel the energy.
Let's come back at night when everybody's asleep.
Ain't nobody coming in.
Yeah, we good. So check it, y'all. Thank y'all, as y'all tune that out. Thank y'all for coming out this morning. We are definitely not done. We are definitely never allowing folks to disrespect us, to arrest us, and make us believe that we are inhuman. We will come back here every day until they respond, right, to our complaints against this hotel. We spend a lot of money in this hotel.
Yes.
and their associated restaurant around the corner. We've got to let folks know that it ain't going down. We're not breaking bread and then getting racism on our back. So we appreciate you for being here this morning. Be really clear. It's nowhere near over. For sure. That's right.
But I seen that coming back. We'll be good.
So just stay tuned. I think Pete said it enough. I think it's just looking back, it was completely and blatantly violent. It was traumatic. It was just racism right as it is. Jim Crow is alive and well in 2018 in Venice Beach, and we got to end it. We got to end it.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to do. So we'll be back.
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 It looks like this protest is coming to a screech.
White silence is
I always wanted to say that.
Just remember, white silence is violence. White silence is
But
violence.
I think the best part about this whole social media thing, this live stream now will be uploaded automatically on YouTube for the
Do not finance racism. Do not support racism.
social media, Twitter, Facebook. So the word's out. You know, the power of the social media. Constitution alive and well. Pacific Division showed up in numbers. The sergeant, supervisor came, looked at the situation, and a lot of cops knew me, knew I was live streaming. And the last thing, they didn't want to look bad on the live stream. So the live stream is a very powerful weapon. If you're recording, police, you're a cop watcher, don't worry about the 4K. I mean, have a GoPro on your chest if you want, but live stream it. You know, I mean, live stream is not perfect. It drops out here and there. Sometimes it's not clear as you want it because of the connection. But it's still a very powerful weapon, and it's only going to get better. So if you're cop watching, stream. Wear a GoPro on your chest if you want the 4K quality. But this is a tool I didn't have 20 years ago.
And next thing you know, they get you arrested. They get paying guests arrested for trespassing. When did you hear that last time? Right? And one thing, racism is in Washington, D.C. It's alive and well in Venice Beach. Jim Crow is alive and well in Venice Beach. 2 black and 1 brown person.
Your silence
sitting
is
in the lobby.
violent.
Sitting in the lobby.
This hotel is violent against people of color.
They call the cops on us.
This is a racist hotel. Don't
And they
stay
had us
here.
arrested. White silence is violence. Do not support this racist establishment. White silence is violence. White silence is violence. Do not support this establishment.
You know what it is. You know what that racism feels like. Very clear you do. As you smile, I'm clear you do. I know it must sting you to know that 2 black people and a brown person asked the front desk.
They got some patos going there. Hey, let's go in there.
Asked the front
Yo,
desk
watch
for
it.
recommendation.
Racism. This is a racist hotel. Your silence is violence.
And then those same
You're
3
racist
people
if you
don't
stay
turn
here.
around, bro. I know it's stinging. Don't turn around. I see you walking. And then we sat down in the lobby. The lobby which we purchased 5 rooms. And then they came back and said, oh no, we invite you to your room because you can't be in the lobby. Wait a minute. I sit in lobbies all across the globe. No one's ever told me I can't sit in the lobby. They then called the police and had us arrested for trespassing.
Black folks
That ain't
ain't
no
sitting
smiling
up.
matter, bro. I'm looking at your face. That ain't no smiling matter. And you know it's not. No smiling matter. I look at Yelp, and we won't be the first people of color who receive that same sort of treatment, bro. I'm not trying to...
Don't finance racism. That's all it is. We're trying to get rid of it. We're trying to get rid of it. It's 2018. You can't keep going back.
Your silence is violence.
I'm not even asking you to come out here.
Don't stop here. It's racist.
All day long. That's what I'm asking you, bro. Sounds like I'm struggling? Yeah, definitely. Look at you, bro. Look at you. You don't look, man. You don't have to butt dance for this. You don't have to butt dance for this, right? Black skin, white mask. Don't do it. White skin, black mask. Don't do it, brother. Don't do it. Don't butt dance for them. And you butt dancing for other people of color. Why don't you send the white folks who call the police on us outside as you smile? As you smile, as you and my other brother of color smile. So don't do it, bruh. Don't do it. And so I know you're smiling on the outside, but I know in the pit of your stomach you're like, yo, I've seen this before. I know in the pit of your stomach you're like, damn, I don't get the same raises. I know in the pit of your stomach you're saying, yo, those same people disrespect all of the employees here. I know that. There is no way that the treatment we received was reserved for guests. So don't try it, bro. Don't try it. We know.
That's right.
So you can hit us up on Yelp.
All right,
You
people.
can find us on social media. You can say, yeah, brother, I'm with you. Right? You can say, we're going to take a knee. Right? We can do all of that. I see the smiles on your face. Smiling faces sometimes lie, brother. You know the lyrics of that song? Smiling faces oftentimes lie. I see you. Yeah, go on in there, bro. Yeah, go on in there. Go on in there and tell them, hey, you know what you can do, brother? You can go out there and say, you know what? All those things you told all of us people of color, employees, why don't you go tell them guests that outside? Because them guests outside ain't going for that shit. Go tell them, man. We'll help you out. All day long, bro. Yes, all day long. My man's like, James, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, James. James, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, James. James, you can say something, bro. You ain't got to be scared. You can hit me up privately. You can get us on Insta, right? You can do all that. You can do all that. In the pit of your stomach, I know it. I know it's around you, right? I know it. I'm looking at your face.
All right.
Yeah, we good.
Let's do it.
Okay, looks like this is going to be a wrap. The message was sent out, and people are recording, so it'll be on the social media, which is a very powerful weapon too.
Erwin Hotel is racist. Erwin Hotel is racist.
Thank you all.
To be continued.
Thank you all. The whole
We'll be
world
back,
is going to
bro.
know. The whole world is going to know.
Racist hotel.
It's so true, the whole world is
We'll be
watching.
back, and you can hit us up with those private stories, and I'll make sure I'll bring those things up that you can. Because it's very clear to me that that treatment we received was not reserved for us as guests. And so hit us up on Instagram. Hit us up, let us know, because we'll bring all those claims as well. Yeah, James, for sure. All right? Yeah.
Let's people be
All right, folks, this is a wrap. The First Amendment Constitution at its best.
See y'all later, guys. We'll be back, Jimmy.
All right, people.
Hey, where are you posting? Are you posting that video?
Yeah, I'm going to edit
Yeah, mine will be on Tony VERA, my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, TonyVERA. We're live right now.
All right. Check it out.
All right. Okay, people, we're going to call this a wrap, a successful protest. It wasn't planned. I was sitting having coffee in Venice, and I saw a group getting together. Thank you. I can't see the name. VERA. I have to get back, start wearing my reading glasses. So that's it. That's the Constitution, Bill of Rights at work at its best. Cops are called. They pulled back. And the live stream, I believe, it's a great weapon against law enforcement. Not only to make them look bad if they have to, if they get in your face, but to make them look good, if they do something good. So that's the whole thing. I'm fair and balanced, and love you guys. And look for another live stream coming up soon. Love you guys, and that's about it.